This is just a quick update. I made one minor change to the circuit and fairly major change to the electrode cable. So we'll start with the electrode cable. Basically, before I just had a knot tied in the cable, and then the alligator clips were stuck through that, and I had some intermittency problems because these stranded wires inside this audio cable are just too fine, and you couldn't get a good reliable contact with an alligator clip. So this is just a standard telephone jack box, and you can pull out this part, and then the wires themselves, you can pull them out of this with a pair of pliers, and when you do that, the actual contact pins inside there come out too. It's all one piece. So what I've done here is that I straightened out those contact pins, and then I wrapped the stranded wires from the audio cable around the wire, and then I stripped about a centimeter off of the end of each of them and wrapped that around the contact clip, and then flowed some solder across both of them. So now this is a very sturdy connection, and for now I just have to use electrician's tape to insulate this, but in a couple of days when the stores open again, it's Chinese New Year right now, and in a couple of days I'll get some of that heat shrink tubing and then just seal both of those up, so that not just for insulation but also to add sort of physical stability. This part here, you can see I kind of put a couple of figure 8 loops around these two posts, and then I tied that whole thing together with a zip tie, so that is very sturdy. And once you put the cover on this thing, it's very solid. So here's where the leads come out. I have them shorted together to demo the circuit. Let's just turn this on. The thing that I changed here is I added this. This is a 2.7K resistor, and the reason I did that is to sort of lower the ceiling on how much power this thing will put out. So let me crank it up all the way here, cranking up the 100K potentiometer, and now when I crank up the 10K, go all the way up, you see the maximum output here is just about 2.4 milliamps. So this whole setup can never put out more than 2.4 milliamps. Before, without this resistor, the ceiling was up around 2.8, and I just thought, well, why not just keep it closer to the recommended safe zone? And so it's just a little added safety feature there. So like I said, just got to wait a couple days until after the Chinese New Year holidays and the electronics shops open up again. I can pick up my 3 milliamp view meter and some of that heat shrink tubing and project box, and get started building the final finished product. So looking forward to that.